YouTube? It's your boy Mo, and I'm back with another video. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. Become part of the All-Star team. And yeah, so today we got another Nerd Talk, and we're gonna talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, no cap, I did see the trailer for the live action one that Netflix is doing. That joint looks so clean, bro. It don't look nothing like the Last Airbender movie. That was trash. Like, one thing I didn't like about the Last Airbender movie is they went in the fire, like the fire, to get the fire and then throw it, and then all those people had the little like stomp thing to move one rock across. I was like, what is this? But no, that joke was hilarious. But yeah, no. So today, you feel me, in honor of like that project getting released and everything in like 4 months. So you know I'm finna see that, and I'm gonna review it. So in honor of that project, you know, me seeing that trailer, I decided to make an Avatar: Last Airbender like type video. So I'm gonna talk about everybody, like all of Team Avatars, like how I feel about them, and I'm gonna talk about like their most useful moment as well, to try and like change it up and make it something like interesting. So yeah, first we're gonna start with the honorable mention, which is my boy Uncle Iroh. If you watch this show, nobody hates Iroh. Iroh's the greatest character of all time, okay? Iroh is so chill. All he wanna do is drink some tea, and he wanna, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, help Zuko become a way better man. I'm like, man, there's nothing wrong with Iroh. Iroh is like the perfect like character as far as a like mentor goes, you know? So Zuko was really, you know, lucky to have Iroh go out with him to find the Avatar and everything. Man, yeah, that boy Iroh, he's a top tier character. And I think that Iroh's best feat in the whole entire show is when he sacrificed himself to save Katara and Aang in Ba Sing Se against Zuko and Azula in the Dai Li. That right there, that's an undefeated feat, man. Yeah, that boy Iroh, he's like that. He's like that. So yeah, next on the list we have Katara. Katara is a water-bending master at a very young age, and she can also blood bend as well. She's not really like funny, but she's like the mom of the group. The make sure you clean this up, make sure you do this. And Katara was also the first like person that Aang seen when he woke up out of the iceberg. She played an extremely important role, and I'm pretty sure she had a lot of like significant moments throughout the show. And to be G with you, man, I can't wait to see what like live action Katara do, or what they do with her character, because there wasn't anybody on Team Avatar that I didn't like. So, you know, all of those characters were well fleshed out in their own way, because none of them were the same. Like, they're all extremely different. And I have to say Katara is like the responsible one. Like, it's like you going out to a party or something, and you have that one friend that's not gonna like get lit or anything. So they're like, make sure you have your keys, and make sure you have, that's Katara. That's what Katara was. And I would say that Katara's most like significant moment was when she used the spirit water to bring Aang back to life. Because I mean, that's the Avatar, the main character, and he, you know what I'm saying, Azula shot him with the lightning. So, you know, Cuz was not with us no more. And she used that spirit water, bloop, back to life. Now we have a show. Let's keep it rolling. So yeah, I think that's Katara's most significant moment. So yeah, next on the list we have Toph. Toph is probably like, she's probably like #1 on a lot of people's list, and I can see why, because that girl Toph is the toughest, she's debatably the strongest, and she's one of the funniest. She's like a tough love type of person. Like, if you fall down, she's just gonna be like, are you gonna get up, or are you gonna keep crying? Like, what's up with you? And on top of all that, she's the world's greatest earthbender. She invented another form of bending with metal bending, and she's blind. She did all of it without being able to see. So So it's like, Toph, you can talk junk. You, out of anybody, can talk junk, and it's fine. Because you're blind, and you're the greatest earthbender in the entire show. Even Legend of Korra, you're the greatest earthbender. So, yeah, Toph, you a top tier. And I'd say her most significant moment in the show, other than, you know, teaching Aang earthbending, would be when she held up the entire library so that they wouldn't sink underground while Appa was getting captured. Man, that was sad. But she, like, that girl is so strong. She was holding a whole entire library while they were trying to escape that big old owl looking thing. Shout out to that girl Toph, man. She's a real one. So next, we have one of my favorite characters. We have Fire Lord Zuko. We put so much respect on this man's name, bro, because he got it out the mud, bro. He is a prince who was banished by his father after getting a scar on his eye, and to go find the Avatar. And you gotta remember, the Avatar's been gone for 100 years. So this man's like, I'm going to find the Avatar. And then everybody at the Fire Nation laughing at him like, haha, the Avatar is already gone. You never coming back home. And then he actually did it. He found the Avatar. And on top of that, he was a sword master. And then he chose to go against the Fire Nation to go train the Avatar on how to firebend. I'm like, yo, this man's going through a whole arc right now. There was a point where he didn't have anything. His whole crew was taken away from him. His boat was taken away from him. The only thing he had was Uncle Iroh. And even when he argued with Uncle Iroh, he was like, man, forget this. I'm finna go on my own and do my own thing. And Iroh was still slick following him, but he was like, I'm gonna let Zuko try to, you know what I'm saying, find himself, but I'm always gonna keep an eye on him. Shout out to Uncle Iroh. But yeah, my boy Zuko, bro, he's really he was really getting it out the mud, bro. And it's he's a trained swordsman, and he's trying to learn how to firebend. He knows how to redirect lightning. So yeah, as far as his most significant moment goes, I don't it's so hard. It was so hard for me to pick. I have one, but he has a whole lot of significant moments. Okay, I'm just gonna shout some out, right? Shout out to him during the Day of Black Sun when he confronted his dad and was like, I'm finna go train the Avatar. The time where he first saved Aang as the Blue Spirit, and bro, Zuko, he saved his crew during a storm one time, and that was before he was even close to turning good. Even when he saved Aang and them from the combustion bender, Zuko's really him. But other than that, man, I'd say his most significant moment is when he freed Appa from Ba Sing Se, because I think that was the first genuinely nice thing that he did for Aang and that Team Avatar without them even knowing. So that was his first step to really being good and going down the path that he ended up in as a Fire Lord. So I think, and plus Appa was going through so much. So the crazy thing is that Zuko saved him. Zuko saved Appa. So yeah, I'd say that's his most significant moment right there. And y'all know I had to save that boy, you know what I'm saying? That boy Sokka. Sokka is my favorite character. Him and Zuko are tied. I can't even express it, but they're tied, man. Sokka, he is the comedic relief, and he's a genius. And you know, throughout the entire series, we've seen him become a warrior for a whole lot of stuff, man. Sokka is probably the most important piece, and a lot of people try to diss him because he can't bend. Bro, this man can fight. He's fighting benders like crazy. Even his dad was out here fighting people, and his dad can't bend. His sister can bend, but he can't bend. Okay, he can use a sword, and he has a black sword too. He was taught by the greatest swordsman in the Fire Nation, and on top of that, he was taught by the Kyoshi warriors with hand-to-hand combat. Man, this man, and he was pulling everything. Every nation he was pulling. Ty Lee wanted him. Freaking the Moon, Yue wanted him. Suki wanted him. Toph wanted him. And I think even Azula probably wanted that boy. Man, stop playing with that boy Sokka. He really liked that. He was out here pulling everything from every nation. Water tribe, boy, stop playing with him. So yeah, that boy Sokka, he liked that. I like Sokka. He's a top tier. As far as a significant moment goes, man, Sokka has so many significant moments. So many. It was really, really hard to like choose with Sokka because this man was a vital piece of like the whole entire show. Without Sokka, they would have never beat the Fire Nation. I'm gonna say that because literally he invented the aircrafts. Well, he helped invent the aircrafts. He helped invent the submarines. He helped figure out when the Day of Black Sun was happening. He was basically the person to schedule everything to make sure everybody was on course and doing the right thing the entire time. But man, I'd say one of Sokka's like most significant moments is when he saved all that entire village from Jet, man. Because everybody was looking at Jet as this top tier leader, and Jet was, you know, willing to hurt people, and Sokka wasn't rocking with that. So I think that the fact that he saved an entire village, even if it was like Fire Nation people, man, that man Sokka showed that he is a true leader. And yeah, last but not least, we have the main character of the show, Avatar Aang, boy. That boy Aang, boy, he's so cold, bro. I don't know how else to say it. Like, he learned all of the elements, and then like in the summer when all the other avatars took their entire life to learn all of the elements. This man, Avatar Roku was like, hey, Aang, you want a time crunch, you have to learn all of it before Sozin's Comet comes. And that man, Aang, went and found the best of the best to teach him. You know what I'm saying? Like, first it was Master Pakku for the water bending, and then Katara, who became like the world's greatest water bender. And then we went and got Toph. Toph, by default, we already talked about her. She's the greatest earthbender alive ever to exist. Nobody's slapping Toph. Like, if Toph loses to anyone, I'd be shocked. That's not an Avatar. I'd be shocked. Toph is top tier. And that's his earthbending teacher. Who else would you have for an earthbending teacher? And then he got royalty. He went to the top tier and was like, I'm going to get the greatest firebender. He got Fire Lord Zuko as his firebending teacher. And he was already a prodigy when it came down to learning how to do air, because he was the youngest to ever get his tattoos. When you get your when he had his arrow and everything, that means he became an airbending master. So then, yeah, he got that at like 12 or 11 or something like that. He was the youngest to ever get it. So yeah, this man, you got Katara, you have Toph, you have Zuko. All of them teach you how to bend like the elements that they bend. And you're a master of wind. You're an OP main character. On top of that, you have all the years of experience with the Avatar state. Bro, Aang, you just him. You just him. You're just him. And you can energy bend. So yeah. And it's crazy, man. Aang did so much stuff, bro. Like, when Zuko attacked the Kyoshi warriors and he went on top of that monster and like made it rain, when he stopped the Fire Nation in the North Pole using that big spirit water thing. But no, Aang's most significant moment, and we all know what it is. He defeated the Fire Lord and ended the 100-year war. That man he's goated, man. I don't know how else to put it. Like, this man Aang is him. He's him. Like, yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Aang. But yeah, guys, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video, man. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like I said, I can't wait for the live action Netflix adaptation to come out. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video, and thank y'all so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day.